Then it's about myself. So I have 6+ years of experience uh, working with the global MNCs, and I myself is Oracle OIC certified. And I from last 6 years, like I'm working as a trainer also, and like I'm working on the organizations where we are working on the real time projects. So I have like delivered various projects with the help of OIC, which saves like cost and time because OIC comes there. We can achieve whatever we do through OIC through different technologies, but there it's about the costing and timing. Like we have to do most of the things from the scratch, but OIC will provide us some predefined things where we can save that time and costing also. Because if we save the time, cost will save automatically. So scope of the demo is going to look like this one. That first we'll see what is Oracle introduction, then what can be achieved through OIC, then the course curriculum, how the lab sessions are going to be, then the projects if we are going to, or more interview questions, like some interview questions we will say. And suppose if you opt for that additional service, then you can get all the interview questions plus assistance from us also, that whatever your questions have. And if you have any questions in the from the demo, we'll discuss or go through those at the end. So this is a introduction about the OIC. So what is OIC? So OIC comes in the picture when we have to integrate something. Suppose we have developed some solution, but now we have one system and that wants to interact with the other system. So other system will send us something like some data, some notification, something, then we can consume. Or if we want to deliver something to the third party or some outside, then we can do here. But like when these transactions happen, because if within the organization or within your one service, we can take care of those things. But when we have to deal or talk to some outside client or outside service, then the most important part is security, because we are dealing with the data. So whether the data is secure or not. So Oracle Cloud comes here and that provides that security. So here we don't have to worry about the security because Oracle is providing that security. We just have to focus on the logic and the implementation. Now, what is logic here? It's going to be logic is like, suppose you got some data. You don't want that data as it is. You want some data massage or some manipulation or something you want to do, because from the third party you are getting the data. It shouldn't be like that is correct data or some chunk data something, right? But your system needs only the correct data only. So all those chunking or data massage we have to do, we can perform in the data migration like this OIC engine. So if you see here, like it simplifies connectivity between your application and can connect both your application that live in the cloud and your application that is still on the premise. So nowadays, what is like all organizations are going on cloud, but previously they have some applications which are still running on their own servers or on-premises systems. So suppose if client tells that yeah, this particular operations will be done here in my local only, and some applications I have to do in the Oracle cloud. Then those things we can Oracle OIC we can handle. That we can connect our own applications which are on a cloud, or we can connect with the applications which are on premises like third party or like previous applications which are still not migrated to the cloud. So if you
Okay.
like
Question here, Prashant.
yeah please.
Yeah, I mean, see, I am one of those who was on Oracle EBS for a long time.
Okay.
Recently, I started working for a company which has cloud, so they are on Oracle Fusion. So I'm still trying to grasp the terminologies like yeah, the SaaS and the PaaS, etc. So is this
Okay.
OIC mainly SaaS on SaaS
No,
applications?
yeah, OIC is like can consume SaaS. So OIC comes in the past like platform as a service, because in SaaS we have everything already there, right? We have to just do the implementation. Suppose I think if you are from the Oracle EBS background, then you maybe have known about all core HR, right? Where we have employees data. correct?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So Fusion is like the copy of that one. But whatever we do that on backend, right? Like in Oracle EBS, we have the database, right, in hand. So we can open and we can modify anything, right? But here in
Yeah.
Fusion, we don't have that data in our hand. Like we have the Fusion application. There we can create, delete, all those things we can do, but we cannot write something from the scratch,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Suppose
Yeah.
if you want
That's
to some,
agreed. Yeah.
yeah, some process, right? So client say that I need something which is not available in the Fusion. Then what we will do? We know, okay, data we can get from the Fusion. Now we can get the data into the OIC because OIC is a PaaS, platform as a service. Because software as a service is already delivered. We can do only the implementation. But in platform as a service, we can create from the scratch because we got platform. So what we can do, we can get the data from the Fusion or like SaaS. We can do all data massage or whatever client wants. Then we can again insert into the Fusion. Or if they want to say that we have to send email or we have to send suppose third party. Suppose in the payroll case, like we send the data to third party for the payment and all. So those things we can do. So OIC is that middleware kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I hope you got answer, right?
Yeah. 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 I mean, see, right now all our integrations are on SOA, so we are trying to replace them using OIC. So that's
Yeah,
where we are,
correct,
just to
correct.
give you
Because
some
so
idea.
yeah, yeah. Because so again, or for Oracle, it is like that on-premise applications.
Yeah.
In future, we because so OIC is the next version of SOA only because SOA was there on the local system, right? We suppose
Mhm.
have to create
No,
some
it's
applications.
actually no, no. I mean, it is right now we are on Fusion, and in
Okay,
Fusion also the integrations have been developed using SOA with other applications. So Oracle and other applications, there is a lot of data movement, and all of those integrations are on SOA. Now we are trying to migrate to OIC instead of SOA.
yeah, correct.
So,
So
but
that's what
we
I'm
are, it's
telling.
all on Fusion. Yeah, it's all on Fusion.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is on Fusion, but that's SOA part, right? SOA
Yeah,
part is like legacy of OIC. So OIC is that next version of SOA. You can like if you want to understand in simple terms, right? Because
yeah.
OIC is on a cloud, and that SOA was there on your local. Suppose if you have to create any
Okay,
application, we have to install that Java extensions and everything, right? But here in OIC,
yeah,
we don't have to install anything. Whatever we work,
okay,
deliver that will be on the cloud browser.
okay,
Yeah. Then, if you see here, like Oracle integrations or adapters simplify connectivity by handling. So, as you told, right, Oracle EBS you worked. So, we have some adapters already. So, suppose if you want to interact with your Oracle EBS system, right, we don't have to write any code. We just have to get this adapter, and here we have to just provide those connection details like username, password, then the host and port and all those things. And that's all. But if we go with something else, then we have to write so many piece of code for the connection only. But for the
yep,
connection
yep,
here, Oracle has like most of the adapters already available. Like if you want to interact with the database or ATP or anything, like most of the things are already available as adapters. So for connectivity, there's no issue.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm somewhat familiar with OIC. I have access to OIC. I've been, looking into it and, trying to create integrations and all that. But I'm not very familiar yet. So let's say you can think of me as a beginner. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's why I
So
thought,
like
I should
if
do some course rather than
yeah,
trying to figure it
oh,
out myself.
yeah. So if you know something, then it's really like it will be helpful for me only because
Yeah,
like you have the concepts already and that will help us so you can focus on that implementation or advanced part of that instead of focusing on that like basics and all.
yeah,
Yeah, so the module is going to look like that. First, introduction of OIC, like here we will discuss everything about the OIC, like what all like patterns are available and what like overall of the OIC, like what it can deliver, how and everything. Then the second part, like we start with the packages, that if we have to combine most of the services into one, we can create packages. Then the next is going to be the
Yeah, looks
adapter.
like
So
third
suppose,
and fourth are repeated. It's same duplicate third
okay,
module
okay, yeah,
3 and 4.
yeah, maybe it is like typo kind of thing. Sorry for that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. So the next is like adapters, and also like if you have to connect with a third party like Oracle EBS and all. So first we have defined connections, because logic we will write at the second part. First we have to focus on the that connection part. So we will see how we can connect and all those things. Like we have different types like REST, SOAP, and like if anything like Oracle EBS anything. So we can create those things. Then the data mapping will come. So data mapping, like okay, we have connected, we got the data. Now suppose we have two services. Suppose in the Oracle EBS it was, if for United States it's US, but in Fusion it is USA, or in third party it is like United States of America. So that data mapping, right? Like if in different systems it is different names, so data mapping will these lookups will come in the picture, so that we can club and we have that data integrity here. Then the advanced orchestration and integration. So here we will see like what all data massage we can do. So that comes here like advanced orchestrations. Suppose if you have to do some if loops, while loops, and like how we can iterate something until we get the data. Or suppose if something got failed, we have to send the notification to a particular set of users. So all those things comes in the orchestration when we have to do the real implementation or real logical parts. Then SaaS on-site integration agents. So if you have to create like Fusion, right, HCM or ERP anything, so this is like that integration agent will come. Then ICS security, schedule, and other features. So if you want to schedule some integration, we can create those also. So that suppose there is a requirement that the integration should run automatically every week, or like after 2 days, 3 days, we can do all those things. And security also, like we can do that who can access and who can do through IAM. Then monitoring the integration. So whatever integration is going on, right? In what stage it is, like what is the health of that one. So all those things monitoring also we can do we in the OIC. Then the managing the integration through IEC REST APIs. So the best way, like once the integration is developed, the end user should able to access that OIC. So we can deliver that REST API or SOAP API through which the end user can consume into their application if they want. Or suppose if they wanted to run through Postman, or if any age connectivity agent, they can use the REST APIs. They don't have to come into the OIC and run specifically. If they have the endpoint and the credentials, they can uh, start or integrate that application from there also. So detailed course you will get from this one URL. Then the
And
certification. So earlier,
if I
yeah,
can ask, how long is the course for? The duration and the number of hours, etc. Do you know?
yeah. So the duration is I think around 15 hours or something,
Oh,
plus
that's it.
lab session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, lab sessions are different. Like concept,
Oh, okay.
the technical knowledge is like 15 hours. Then I
Hmm.
think 15 or 16 hours lab thing.
Oh, okay. So totally about 30 hours, you think?
Yeah, yeah, like it's around that.
Okay.
Yeah. After that also, if you need, like we can plan something. That's not like okay, it's stop kind of thing. If you have to go for further, then we can discuss further. That's not an issue.
Okay.
So certification. So earlier it was that 2020, but like after June, the new financial year started for Oracle. So the new certification came, that Oracle Infrastructure 23 Application Integration Professionals. So going forward, if like we are going for certification, this is the certificate which we have targeted.
But the
Then the
certification must be
projects like
really
REST API.
difficult, right? I mean, it won't be so easy that I can just do this course and get my certification, right? So,
No, like certification is like it will be around 67 or 68 percentage. So if you have
mhm.
your basics strong, like you can get up to 50%. Then 50% is like practical knowledge. So if you have the basics, it's kind of your foundation. If your foundation is clear, you can. And the
Oh,
great
okay.
opportunity is like till September 30, I think Oracle is giving free certificates. So you don't have to pay anything. Like you can apply and you can attend that. Like one attempt you can try out.
Oh,
So
okay.
till September 30, yeah, that Oracle A certification, some program is going on. So through that, like you can get the certificate free, like if you able to pass. Or suppose if
Oh,
you are not able to pass, then also you don't have to pay. It's like free attempt.
okay.
Then the project like REST API project and SOAP API projects we will create in this session. So because like most of the outside world can consume REST and SOAP APIs projects. So whatever you
Yeah.
write at the
Okay.
end, it is like REST API
Yeah.
project and SOAP API.
Yeah. For me, see, since I'm coming from a EBS background, I worked for about 20 years in EBS. All these terminologies are quite new. So you'll have to explain what is REST API versus SOAP, how are they different, etc. So you'll have to take it
Yeah,
easy
yeah,
if I.
yeah. Everything will be like taken care. Don't worry about that. Like
Mhm.
like it's up. It will go with your pace only. If you are
Okay.
clear, then only we'll go on the next step. Otherwise, like we will focus more on that only because
Okay.
every topic is dependent on each other.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And the lab setup, like we just need high speed internet, desktop, laptop, then Oracle Cloud account, and the browser. That's all. We don't need anything other than this one. As you told, I think you already have that Oracle Cloud account. I think we will not have an issue. Otherwise, we have to create an Cloud account
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
for
I
you.
mean, I
So
have it from work. I don't know if that will help with.
yeah, otherwise like Oracle provides 30 days free account. So you
Mhm.
can use
Okay.
that also for that. Only the thing
Okay.
is like you need the credit card for that account
Okay.
creation.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And the additional course resource. So this is that official Oracle documentation URL. So like all OIC documentation you can get from here.
I mean, when you say documentation, what exactly does it mean? I mean, can you just show me? Click on that and show me, let's say, for example,
Yeah.
what it shows.
Yeah, so this is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think I will not able to
Because for
get it
me, it's
from.
like your demo is PDF, right? It won't let me.
Yeah, yeah, it is kind of PDF. Like we will share this PPT with you. Some issues with that one, but it will be like what Oracle delivers, right? Whenever Oracle create any product, it will provide all the documentation.
Mhm.
So it's like that only. So I will open like after once we go with all these slides.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And these are some mock interview questions. Like if you are going for like suppose interview, right? Outside after completion, then these are some basic questions you can get. And I think MindMajix has one job assistant program also. So if you opt for that one, then I think that one-to-one interaction from the interview point of view also will happen.
Yeah, more than the
So you will
interview, see,
get
I
like
just need the course plus maybe help with certification. If I can get a certification, well and good, right? So I
yeah,
just
yeah,
want
you
to,
will get like
yeah.
that will be because I myself is certified, right? So I know like what type of questions will come. So it will
Mhm.
help you. There's no issue
Okay.
with that one. Yeah. So these are like this whole program is developed for everyone. So that suppose if someone want for interview, so they can also have that mind. Okay, it's not like we will get the knowledge and certification only and no interview. So it's like overall package. Then this is that again Oracle official certification. So if you have to go for that certification, there's a URL. You can go into this one and you have to register for that exam. Yeah, this is that Oracle official documentation.
Mhm.
So if you a business user, developer, or administrator, like all three will you can get. Once you click on the developer, you have the basics and everything.
Yeah,
So it's
developer
kind of like
must be the basic one, right?
yeah, it is basic or advanced also, but like it's kind of like library. So for the beginner, it's
Yeah, I'm just
difficult to
trying to
understand
see
everything.
what's the difference
Yeah,
between the developer and the administrator. So,
yeah. Administrator is like from the security point. Like if you have to create some account or something, right? You will not write that implementation logic. If you are admin, right? You suppose in our organization only one can be admin, but developers can be like multiple.
Correct. Yeah. And the
So if
certification
admin,
and the certification says administration there, so that's why I was confused.
okay, okay, no, the certification is one only, but like inside this one, these are the three profiles kind of thing. But at the end, like we have to know about everything. It's not like you write the developer and you are okay. Because suppose if sometimes something will not work, and that is not dependent on administrator, right? So until unless we tell to the admin, they will not know. So if developer doesn't know that this issue is coming because of the admin access, that he has some restrictions, then he will not able to connect with the admin. So it's like the developer should know in and out of everything.
Okay.
It's like that Oracle only have distributed into three pillars, but at the end, like it is one only.